So what was your inspiration for starting Hoven Real Estate?
So I started Hoven Real Estate as a means to make a better fit for agents. So I kind of feel like real estate agents are a lot like the middle class. They carry the brunt of all the expenses and they kind of get a raw deal overall. So there's so many real estate agents that I just wanted to offer them a better deal, basically. And it came from me wanting a better deal for myself. There wasn't a brokerage out there that offered sort of what I wanted. So we just kind of made it up, and we're almost 5 years later and going strong, and it's exactly kind of what we pictured.
Scott Lindsey, I know you're focused on a lot of different things. Tell me a little bit more about what your core business is and why that's something that you do focus in on.
So at our core, we're real estate agents. So we own the real estate brokerage, but we didn't get started with a big bankroll or anything like that. So we actually use the money that we earn from our real estate agent commissions to invest in other businesses. So that's how we were able to buy a rental property. That's how I was able to get into the title business. So our real estate agent business sort of gives us this base, this platform to kind of get our lifestyle going.
Right, and we really enjoy this lifestyle. So we love to be able to obviously help people buy and sell homes, and to, dabble in other investment stuff too, like, Airbnbs, which we've had a lot of fun with recently. But ultimately it allows us to do things like travel, which we're really passionate about, and, spend time together and be where we want to be. So,
so being real estate agents has been a fantastic career for us, and we just love the ability to control our own destiny and to work for ourselves and all that stuff. So at the core, we're real estate agents.
So Scott and Lindsey, tell me one of your favorite things, or what do you enjoy most about living here on the Space Coast?
Well, coming to Florida was a dream for me and like a lot of people, and then to live in an area that we have so much water surrounding us and the beach, and then also a cool little town nearby. It's really amazing. I mean, while we're talking, I can't stop looking right out here to my left as we're at the Melbourne Harbor, and the view is just amazing from here.
It's just such a good beach vibe, and like there's families, walking their dogs and kids kids with their surfboards, and it's a really cool place, like a little piece of paradise for sure.
Yeah, and then so, where we're at right now, we're 2 miles away from the beach in historic downtown Melbourne, and that's a whole other thing that's so fun. Downtown Melbourne is vibrant. We have the new Melby Hotel. There's the new Highline apartment buildings. I think we counted one day, and there's 30 bars and restaurants on the little strip downtown Melbourne. It's become a destination. It's
Absolutely.
Really fun.
This is an amazing property that you have here. What have you seen lately in the short-term rental business here in town? I know you've got a few different properties that you own and maintain, and you have Airbnb and things. Tell me a little bit about some of the changes that you've seen with that, and what made you get into that in the first place?
Well, like we said, the Melbourne area specifically is becoming a destination. There's that old meme that we see all the time on Facebook, we live where you vacation.
That's right.
And we actually do, there's thousands of people here right now this week here on vacation.
Yeah.
And it's even a whole other animal as you head up north. So you have Cocoa Beach and Port Canaveral, and that's also a vacation destination, and it has been for years, but this Melbourne area is really jumping on the map now.
So I've lived on the Space Coast for almost my entire life, and I've seen it just grow by leaps and bounds. In your experience, the time that you've been in real estate here, have you seen any shifts in home buyer activities? Or more specifically, folks that are coming in from out of town, are you seeing them buy more single family versus condos, or condos versus single families?
So that is interesting you say that, because I've noticed, I think we both have a huge influx in people that are moving here for even vacation homes. Like they used to want to buy condos and live right oceanfront. It seems like we have a lot of buyers now from out of state who want vacation homes that are single family homes. So it does seem to be a bit more of a shift in that regard.
Yeah, and also it felt like a lot of times people were coming here to buy a second home, and now it really feels like people are uprooting their lives and moving here, so they want a single family home, they want a yard, They want a garage, they want all these things. So we are seeing a shift because, we have condos all the way up and down the beach. I mean, we're in a condo right now.
Sure.
Looking over the harbor. So we have tons of condos that are here and available. It just feels like, and obviously they're still selling, but it feels like the demand has shifted more towards people wanting more permanent roots rather than just a place to come crash. Some of the most sought after homes, may end up getting 20 or 30 offers.
Right.
So we're actually trying to help our buyers. Maybe let's look at this home that might need a little work. Put your own spin on it, and maybe you won't have to compete with 30 other people to buy it. So it's definitely been a challenge, but it's a good problem to have.
That's right.
For sure, for sure. There are a lot of folks that are getting multiple offers on their properties, and I've worked with Lindsey on at least one property for sure that I can think of top of mind where we did do something different to set ourselves apart, and we got our offer accepted.
Yes, it was awesome.
So when you work with the right partners and you have the right real estate agent working with the right lending partners, there's a lot of different ways that your buyers and sellers will be able to stand out from the pack.
Absolutely. And Nate, you've helped me do that with some of my clients before, where we were in multiple offer situations and Nate was like, I'm going to personally call the listing agent to tell them how qualified your buyers are. And we've actually won offers because of you doing that and sending emails, just reassuring the listing agent, like, this is a solid buyer. So that's really impressive.
Yeah, and it's like you said it, Nate, it's a team. Like it takes all of us to make this happen. You know what I mean? So by you helping out in the beginning, like the clients just love it.
So Scott and Lindsey, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to meet with us today to tell us more about Hoven and some of the other interests that you have, and more importantly, to share with us why you love living here in Brevard County and along the Space Coast.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you,
Always
Nate.
a pleasure.